how a tiny mobile app developer few have ever heard of could become the hottest microcap stock on the planet, and how you could make a fortune if you get in at the right time. Hi, my name is Mike Statler, and I'm not sure what stroke of luck brought you to this video, but you should be thankful that you're here. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal to you a firm that is sitting on what I believe to be a virtual gold mine. This company has up until now been flying under the radar, but this is changing very quickly. And the smart investors that are wise enough to hop on board could see stratospheric gains. And I'm not talking about over years or decades. I am talking about right now. Huge gains in a matter of days and weeks, my friend. That is the explosive power that I see here. But before I get into details about the company, let me tell you who I am and why you should care what I tell you about microcap stock plays. As I stated above, my name is Mike Statler, and I've been a full-time microcap stock trader for over 15 years. I have made millions of dollars investing in small companies just like the one I'm going to reveal to you in a moment. I've made enough money that I never have to work another day in my life. I could take off tomorrow and live on a yacht in the Caribbean and never run out of cash. But I see it as my mission, my duty in life to show average investors like you how to find, evaluate, and trade microcap stocks so that you can live the life of your dreams. That is the possibility of microcap stocks. I am living proof, but you need the right information. And you can forget Wall Street. All the time you spend reading the Wall Street Journal or listening to that bald dude on CNBC get red in the face picking losers all day long, that is time wasted. Wall Street is a pit, my friends. Those media outlets that are supposed to be feeding you information that can help you make money are all in the pockets of the hedge funds and the investment banks that run the show. By the time you get the info, let me put it to you this way. It's old news, useless. But the microcap game, where I've made all my money and now where all my subscribers make all their money, is different. Companies this small don't even show up on the radar of those huge sharks on Wall Street. These companies are raising pocket change, so they get left alone, which is perfect if you have the right source of information. So let's get right to the point, my track record. And what I'm about to show you, you can Google. This is public information. I am making none of this up. The subscribers to our newsletter over at Stock Tips could show you the time-stamped emails that prove that these are the last 4 companies I alerted on, and this is how they did. Pick number 1, AMMG. I alerted August 18th at 7:02 p.m. Eastern at 20 cents. It went up to 59 cents on September 11th for a 3-week increase of 195%. Pick number 2, PGLO. I alerted October 20th at 7:01 p.m. Eastern at 25 cents, and it went to 96 cents on the 4th of November for an increase of 284%. Pick number 3, TGRO. I alerted the 5th of December at 7:03 at 20 cents, and it went up to $1.59 on December 26th for a gain of 695%. Pick number 4, WPWR. I alerted on the 7th of February at 7 p.m. at 5.5 cents, and it went up to 83 cents on the 27th of February for a gain of 1,409%. So let's look at what kind of money you would have made if you put $1,000 into the first deal and let the profits ride. This example is going to assume that you got in when the price was 20% higher than my initial alert and got out at only 80% of the peak. So these are conservative, very conservative figures that you could have easily achieved. So $1,000 in AMMG would have ended up at $1,966.67. If you then put that $1,966.67 back into PGLO at 20% higher than my initial alert again and got out at just 80% of the peak, you would have had $5,034.67. If you would have then taken your $5,034.67 and put it into TGRO again at 20% higher than my initial alert, and gotten out at only 80% of the high, you would have had $26,683.73. If you would have then put your $26,683.73 into WPWR at 20% higher than my alert, and again gotten out at just 80% of the peak, you would have ended up with $268,454.97. That is a 26,745.45% increase on your money in a matter of months. This example, again, is very conservative because it assumes you got in at a 20% higher price than I alerted on each deal and got out at only 80% of the high. If you had traded perfectly and gotten in exactly when I alerted and got out at the peak, your $1,000 would be $1,359,051.05. That is the kind of explosive wealth building power that I'm talking about. So you see, if you had come across my picks a few months ago, you could be sitting on a huge pile of cash. It's really as simple as that. And many of my loyal readers are. Once again, I say this not to brag, but to show you that I comprehensively know what I'm talking about. So let's move on to the company. They are called Pingify International Inc., and they have a mobile app technology that solves what I see to be the central problem of the internet and this connected world we live in. Too much information from too many sources, too much of the time. If you have a cell phone or an internet connection, you are shaking your head up and down right now because you know it's true. You too have spent way too much time Googling here and there, on review site here and there, all to buy or find that thing that you're looking for. Pingify's app solves this problem. You enter the information into the app of the thing or things you are looking for, and a customized data feed or ping is sent to your phone that has just the information that is useful, that is relevant to you and what you want. It takes that large net that you're presently casting through Google and Facebook and eBay and Amazon and narrows it down so that you only get the specific information direct to your phone, complete with the reviews you need and the ability to make a purchase, all in one message or ping. So it's like your online connected life simplified. And what's nice with Pingify is that we're not talking about some app that helps you share drunk pictures your friends took of you swallowing small aquatic animals that makes no money, or another texting app that hopes Facebook will buy it for a few $1 billion but makes no money. I am talking about an app that facilitates purchases, an app that helps the money flow from consumers to companies, and so could make money from day one. So keep this in mind as I explain it in more detail to you. We are talking about something that actually helps consumers solve a significant problem and helps companies put more money in their pockets. Let's take a look at a couple of real-life examples of how the Pingify technology is being used in the real world. Examples that are successfully being tested right now. Number 1, eBay. The Pingify app is integrated with eBay and its 233 million users. If you're looking for a particular item, instead of checking your computer or phone every 5 seconds to see if it's available or what's happening in the auction, Pingify's app will send you a ping message to your phone with only the auctions that you're either involved in or are interested in. So you can just set your preferences in the app and forget it. Only real-time updates that are about your specific interests will come your way. And if you want to make a bid or a purchase, you just click once and you are taken to the page you need to do so. So the consumer gets only the info they want without the endless searches and pages upon pages of results. eBay gets a happier consumer who is less overwhelmed and more likely to buy. And when the beta test ends soon, Pingify could get anywhere from 6 to 20 cents per click. And oh yeah, access to 233 million users as an eBay partner. Number 2, Beyond.com. A beta test is underway for the career site, which has 40 million users. You tell the app what career you're looking for or what experience you have, and the app only sends you pings when there is a job that specifically matches exactly what you're looking for. So again, the user does not have to spend hours scouring the site as the matches come to him. Beyond.com gets a more engaged consumer not overwhelmed with too much information, and Pingify gets paid each and every time someone clicks on a ping and goes back to Beyond.com's site. Pingify is even in talks with Autotrader.com, the largest car classified site in the world, a site that has 5,000 dealerships. And instead of having to search through the endless pages of results, the user would tell the Pingify app what car they are looking for in what price range, and when inventory is listed that fits what the user wants, a ping shows up. Again, Autotrader gets a better, more engaged end user. The shopper gets more concise info about only what they are actually looking for and not all the filler, and Pingify gets paid for every click. I don't have to tell you that online commerce is huge. eMarketer predicts by 2017 it will be a $434 billion market, and one of the fastest growing segments within the overall internet commerce arena is mobile advertising, which is where Pingify plays. Global mobile ad sales increased 105% last year to hit $17.96 billion. Yes, that's billion with a B. Even on Facebook, you see the massive growth of mobile ads. According to the Wall Street Journal, in the fourth quarter of 2013, mobile ads accounted for 53% of all of Facebook's revenue. And the year before that, it was 23%, for a 130% year-over-year increase. The verdict is in, and it's not a newsflash. People love their phones. More and more of their online life is moving there, and so it only stands to reason that more of their buying power will migrate to mobile too. But all this growth is coming at a price, and that price is information overload. The math is simple. We only have so much attention, and as the amount of information, the amount of inputs competing for our limited attention increases, what becomes more and more valuable are ways to simplify, ways to sift and sort through the endless amounts of noise for the signal, the stuff we want, and only the stuff we want. And this is exactly what the Pingify app does, simplify. And we as investors are coming in at the perfect moment. The technology is patent pending. These beta tests are proving successful. With eBay, with Beyond.com, the big retail sites get the value that Pingify brings to them. They see how their users are responding with better, more targeted, more useful, clearer information, and the switch is about to be flipped when these integrations become live, revenue-generating operations. So think for a moment. What do you think will happen to the stock price of Pingify once they transition from beta to live? Does it stand to reason that it will go up? They have a tested app on some of the largest consumer platforms in the world with hundreds of millions of users. They are in talks with other similar-sized giants, and they could be making money from day one when they go from beta to live. And I don't want to forget, the company has a very strong management team in Jason Gray, the man behind the code that powers the app, and Vlad Milutin, who has a long history as a sales and marketing leader in the tech space. These guys have what it takes, both in terms of the technical skills to develop the product to fit the market and the sales and marketing expertise to go out and cut the deals with the retailers necessary. And this is already proven in the fact that they are already in the doors with such names as eBay and Beyond.com successfully testing. So the only thing you have to do is decide. You saw what my last picks did and the amount of cash you would have in the bank if you had been involved on those deals. I hope this suggests what I think it should, that when I see a company with potential, I have a very strong track record of being right. And with Pingify, I think we have found a perfect opportunity at just the right time. A strong technology company that has a great solution for a growing market, that already has the relationships in place and all the beta tests to see that their idea is a winner. And we are about to go from beta test to fully operational. I can't think of a better position to be in as an investor. I strongly recommend that you put Pingify International Incorporated on your trading radar immediately. They trade under the symbol Pgfy. You can do your due diligence at www.pingify.com. Happy trading. Mike Statler.